and scared to fight for yourself and scared to do the heinous things that I'm willing to do to control you, I'll always control the masses. If the masses is turn the other cheek and do unto others as you have them do unto you, and I'm over here cutthroat Billy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bombing shit, regime changes. You know the talk, the cold words for the gangster shit that America does.
Yeah.
It gets kind of funky in that way, man. It gets funky in that way. It's like, can you be a cop or in the military and be religious?
No.
We got a lot of. It's just a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you be a man or woman of religion and be in several, I don't know, be promiscuous or do these certain things or that people be doing, be money hungry.
Here's the thing that like
The old religion
kills me about some type of organized religion is like, okay, so let's talk about black people and like Mormons and shit. We weren't accepted in the Mormon church,
and that's fine because we didn't create the
no,
Mormon church.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying on that point. So like, how can a black person ever? That's like a black person becoming a Mormon. How could you ever do that, and pray to a God who feels like you're less inferior?
Whoa.
And then hold on, I say that to say this. Let me get the whole thing out. That's like somebody in the LGBTQ community still believing in God and the Bible and Christianity and all that shit, but it says it's completely against you and everything that you represent.
Well, the thing is
Well,
I can't.
somebody that's in the LGBTQ whatever can still believe in God.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
No, he's
but
not
it's
saying that.
it's
He's
it's
talking about,
crazy
like,
that you would believe in that when the Bible is against homosexuality.
Well, no,
But the
but the
Bible is
Bible has
written
nothing.
by-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the
by-
thing is, you gotta understand, the Bible and religion has nothing to do with God. Is what I'm
But
saying.
I said Christianity and
Okay,
and their
okay, I stand corrected.
But yeah, see,
stand
but see,
corrected.
That's what I
the
said.
crazy thing about Christianity is that motherfuckers pick and choose
And
what to
you're
believe
absolutely
or
right
what to
about
hold
that.
on
And
to.
you are
Before-
absolutely
before
right
y'all
about
take
that.
us- Before y'all take us
Absolutely
down
right
that
about
that route, I want to
I'm
respond
not,
to what you
I'm
said.
not gonna argue with you there at all.
I want to respond to what you said. We don't, as like they have sectors of these religions and stuff like that, but particularly to black people, bro. There's not a religion that we can name that has not
Shitted on us.
enslaved, manipulated black people. Like, even Christians. Like, you couldn't be. We could pick on Mormons.
Well,
but
that was all
we-
Christian.
no, I'm
that
saying
was
we
all
could pick on
Christians
Mormons,
and
right?
shit.
But you couldn't
and
be a
slavery and
Christian when
shit.
you first got here as a black person.
Right.
Like, I mean,
Listen,
But every
Islam-
white person was a
so
Christian.
like
Same
Kim just
thing.
said, yeah, we can pick on moments. So one of the problems that I have with Christianity, I grew up a Christian and so on and so forth. I was an altar boy, grew up Catholic, whatever.
Oh yeah,
But
real
as
in the field.
as I'm growing, my mind is expanding on, the old believing. I believe in God in my own way. My belief in
Right.
God
Right.
is not based
it's a
on
personal
any-
relationship.
It's not based
It's
off
not
that
based on
fucking
any
book
Bible.
or what
It's
they
not
told
based
you
on any,
in
You
church.
know what I'm saying?
Word.
So the thing about that shit is that Christianity in itself is motherfuckers. For example, it's surprising to me all these so-called evangelicals that So Christianity,
They're the devil on
motherfuckers,
TV.
motherfuckers just choose what to believe in. For example, I put myself as an example because, like I said, my mind expands as I grow. So, being an African, the old homosexuality thing, I don't know nothing about it because that shit is not exposed to us. Matter of fact, anything about sexuality is not exposed to us as kids or anything. We don't know nothing about that shit.
Well, that's because
until we
America's
actually grow.
fucking extra sexualized. America's like the only country where we have like tampon ads and shit. You know that, right?
So,
they don't have that shit in
but
no
see,
other country.
In my case, you would think as an African, I'm just supposed to just hate homosexuality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, as I speak to my father about it, and he talks to me about sins, and the fact that, nobody can decide what levels of sin is in the eyes of God.
Motherfuckers
You
playing
know what
God,
I'm
man.
Not
saying?
at all.
You know, so if you're a sinner and you're telling somebody else, well, you can't commit that particular sin because that's wrong in the eyes of God. Like, so
Who are you to fucking tell me what's wrong in the eyes
father
of
told me,
God? You
like,
don't fucking
I
know.
gotta figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that
Right.
shit is none of my fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
If,
that's
like,
funny.
if you don't participate in that shit, nigga, good for you. You know what
Religion
I'm
ain't
saying?
nothing but a business anyway.
You know,
Religion is business.
so
Religion is money hungry.
You know, I don't
like,
understand that shit.
it
at
ain't
all.
about, just like you said, this shit ain't about spirituality no more.
no.
This shit is about a fucking dollar sign.
Spirituality
That's why
is
all
to
these
mute.
fucking pastors and all these fucking evangelicals and all these motherfuckers are super fucking rich. All these motherfuckers, bro. That lighter sucks. All them motherfuckers are super rich, got planes and mansions and Bentleys and
Got
all
plans.
that shit.
There was a dude, there was a preacher, I forgot what he's a white dude that was preaching to his parishioners, and he said something about how he bought a plane for cash.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, he bought a bigger plane with
Yeah.
cash. And then he looked at his parishioners and said, "Oh, why are y'all looking at me like that? Why are y'all not happy for my blessings? Like, nigga,
Where
are
the
you
fuck is
fucking
all that
kidding me?
blessing from? How am I not blessed with a plane, but your bitch ass is?
Nigga, you bought
Because-
2 planes in 2 weeks with cash?
Cash.
And you're telling me I should be happy for your blessings, motherfucker?
I'm out here struggling.
Hey, I heard.
Always paying these stupid ass
Sometimes
tithes.
you gotta look at it like this, man. Look at their own stories that they use, and apply it to them. Christ was a poor person that was illiterate. So when a motherfucker comes with multiple compound words and all kind of theology degrees, silk suits, and hard bottom shoes, and cuff links that cost thousands, and Rolexes and planes, and when you start doing all that, you just got to think about it, man. Like, I like with these pastors and stuff like that, I'd be like, yo, fam, if your passion is to preach the gospel, right? Why would I go pay rent on a building? Why would I go do all these things? Why would I not just, get me a good microphone with a speaker and hit the streets where I know people need to hear the word of God?
It's funny that you said that.
Book, right?
Growing up, Kim, sorry to cut you off. Growing up, my nigga, 6 o'clock in the morning, you would hear people walking around on the street with one of those megaphones.
Yeah, that's Harlem in the 90s, nigga.
Just
Like,
preaching about
Brooklyn
God.
in the 90s. Like, no, I know. That's what Malcolm X did. Like, I get what you're saying. Like,
you will hear the mosque, the mic from the mosque, screaming its own Allahu Akbar,
Yeah.
screaming the whole
Yeah.
thing, and then you will hear these Christian people
Yeah.
walking on the street with megaphone, repent, come to Jesus, and
Right.
shit like that.
right, and there's elements of like that here, but what I'm saying is that those that are like truly gifted in theology, right? That to the point where they can be worth hundreds of millions of dollars as strictly a full-time ministry. They can monetize their ministry. Those people, it's like, I don't get why you just don't get straight to the chase. But the thing is, it's like the game is data, fam. Like right now, anybody that listens to this, we want your email address. We want your phone number.
We want all that subscription
Look
information.
at churches the same way, fam. Churches are the same way. Like, we want members of the church. We don't want a motherfucker to come in here, hit a word, and get a blessing, nigga, and leave.
Yeah, that's the
Nigga.
crazy thing, because if you think about it, if fans come and listen to us religiously, it's even in a turn of phrase. You know what I'm saying? It's like we could be preachy, we could be preaching, and they could be like, nigga, that's church right there. Not church, but nigga, that's a southern thing, nigga, church. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just you don't need to monetize it. It never should have been monetized in the first place. Like,
You know what's funny? The government will regulate niggas selling cigarette about, advertising their cigarettes with Ultra.
We can't play music, fam.
and all this
Yeah,
other
we
shit,
we
right?
can't even play music on our
But they
podcast.
allow motherfuckers who will get on TV with a whole bunch of people coming to them at the altar, talking about, oh yeah, I didn't used to walk, but when you touch my
I'm
head, all of
walking
a
now.
sudden I
Get the
start
fuck
walking
out of
again.
here.
Or talk about some, oh yeah, come buy this
I'm
water.
blind now. I can see
Come
because you
buy
just
this
fucking
water,
hit me
and
with
if you
your
drink
fucking
this
blazer.
water, all your financial problems is gonna be fucking taken away. That shit is allowed.
Hey, hold on, fam. This one lady blessed a now later for me once when I was in the third grade. Hey, come on, can I tell,
I'm
can I
done
tell
with
my
this nigga
story?
right now.
Can I tell my story?
Did you eat that shit?
Yeah, man. It was a
Hey,
green.
what happened?
It was a green one.
Is that how you grow all that fucking dreads on your head, nigga?
Tell you, man. She said, "Look, youngster, candy lady."
Shout out to the candy ladies of the
Shout out
world
to
for
the
real.
me mommy,
Shout out to
cuz.
all
Shout out to
candy
all the
ladies
candy
On me,
ladies.
mommy.
in the world still right now. You know how many kids y'all done probably saved their life just being in the motherfucking being the candy lady?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about that. I know a lot of niggas that took the candy lady operation to the streets. Niggas like, yo, we about to get money like Miss Pam.
You
in
know
there,
how
nigga.
many? You know how many
the
teats
hustle
the
to
candy
that.
lady done ruined,
Facts.
nigga?
Took the yeah, that's
Facts.
facts. Well, hold on, what was you saying though?
What about my blessing?
No, about
Yeah,
your now
about the
later,
now
nigga.
later blessing.
What you
Okay,
mean?
man.
You
Well,
like? Can I tell my story? Yeah, tell your
tell
motherfucking
your
story about the now
Talk your
nigga.
shit, nigga. What happened with the now later, nigga?
Well, okay. So shout out to this kid, man. You know, he's a little older than me. He was kind of a bully, but he was my guy. He fucked with me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, man. Shout out to my nigga Merv.
Respect to the niggas who bullied you
Right.
and fucked with you at the
Right,
same
at the same
time.
time.
Shout out
man.
to Merv.
Right. So my nigga Merv, man, used to beat me, you know, 1-on-1 all the time. He was better than me at the time.
Hooping or
Hooping.
hands?
No, hooping. We weren't fighting this shit.
Oh,
Hooping,
okay.
Right. So yeah, man. She told me, she was like, I can make you beat him. That's what she said by the meter box. Fam, I'm just telling you my journey.
And it was all through an hour later?
Look, man, she the candy lady. You remember them big ones? Mm-hmm. Come on, fam.
Hey,
Dre,
hey,
Dre,
that black
Dre,
one. Ooh,
Dre,
that
Dre,
black one
come
was
on.
Had
Listen,
everybody mouth black.
Black one's
listen,
fire,
I
nigga.
understand you on shaking his hand on the flavors of now laters and how big they are. But on the lady blessing it, don't shake
Fam,
that.
let me
nigga
tell my
hand.
story.
I
Let him-
I didn't shake his head on that. I shook his head in the big
That's what it's saying.
I'm just
my-
saying,
my
fam.
nigga.
Look. So she about to,
You ain't getting no love for
'Cause
this story.
I'm
Hey,
hating. I'm hating.
It's all
I'm
good.
hating.
Hey, it's all good, man.
Get
You know,
no love for
you
this
do what
story.
you need to do.
Nigga,
You know what I'm
cause
saying?
I feel like I need a blessed now later from the candy lady now.
I
You
can
have
take
to
you.
go to New York.
I can take you by the
Wherever
spot.
Is it out here or back home?
It's out here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man,
I can take
well, shit, nigga, please.
I can
All right,
take you
hold
by
on.
there.
I
I
need
need
to-
a
let's-
couple. I need
okay,
a
let
couple
me-
blessed
let me-
now ladies.
I need
So
the
look,
rest of
nigga.
the story.
You know them single pack joints, right? Thick ones.
Pause.
Pause. Nigga.
Pause
So
the fuck out of that.
So, nigga, I'm just like, damn, this nigga beat me. She like, I can make you beat him.
Now, what is he
How
beating
you
you
gonna
in?
keep-
Is it, bro?
It's
Wait,
It's
man,
basketball.
nigga.
We
Stop
already
interrupting
talked
me.
about
I
it.
don't know what the fuck
He
he
not
beating
I
the
listening.
nigga
asked.
in.
He not
I
listening.
asked. I was like, is it
Okay,
We've been
he
talking.
beat
or
you,
basketball?
Okay, I
Just
thought that
relax.
niggas was
Just
throwing
sit back.
hands or
No,
something.
sit back and listen.
Is that not what I asked?
He ain't
That's
listening.
the exact
okay,
question.
so
Did
the
y'all
nigga
fight? Or
beating
are you talking about
basketball?
basketball?
listening.
I've been asked that.
But I don't remember hearing that. I've heard everything.
Well,
Two
just
glasses of
relax.
wine down,
Sit back,
huh?
yeah, sit back and listen. You know what I'm saying?
All right, basketball
So
court.
look,
She
man.
blessed the Nalinator.
No, so
Okay,
she said,
single
I
pack.
can make you beat him.
Okay,
And I'm just like,
pause on that too.
hey, we paused it already.
No, beat him.
We paused.
Man,
all right, whatever.
stop with the
listen.
pausing, nigga.
Just
Play
listen. Hold on,
shit.
just listen. So, niggas was like, I'm like, man, how? Right? You know what I mean? Right. She was just like, eat this. Pause. If that's possible, if I need to, nigga.
Whatever, nigga.
She said, eat this, nigga. So I grabbed it now later from her. I smacked it. Went home, dog.
Pause. He smacked.
And now you pausing. Like, see what I'm saying? Look, man.
I'm just
I
doing
went-
what you
I
niggas
went
do.
and smacked it. You know what I'm saying? Went on home before dinner too. Ate my dinner, chilled. Bro, I kid you not. Felt like I grew a little bit. Listen to me, man. I'm just telling you what I experienced. You know what I'm saying? felt like I grew a little bit. You know what I mean? I felt
After you ate dinner, right?
just the next morning, the next day.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
and I remember it was summertime, so I'm like, all right, let me get out there, go hoop. Who at the court?
Okay, Merv.
Oh
My
boy,
guy Merv.
oh
Okay.
boy, at the court.
Okay, Merv at the court. What happened?
Nigga,
Play
what up? Throw me
1-on-1.
the ball, nigga.
Play 1-on-1.
Finna beat your ass at this now
I
later
beat
last
him.
night.
Bust his ass.
I beat him.
Got
What
it.
up? Did
Hey,
you
bro,
tell him? Did you
you
tell
know
him
how-
he needed to go to the now later lady?
Hell no, he got his
nigga.
W. He ain't
It
gonna
wasn't
give him a
nobody's
secret.
business. It wasn't nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not giving up the game, the jewels, nigga. But
He already had the
I'm
upper
just here
hand.
to
I
say,
got it
man,
finally.
I'm just here to say,
Hold on, did you beat him after that too, or is that the only time you beat him?
no, I beat him. I mean, after that, I was,
You
it
was
was
busting
legit.
his ass. Did he ever ask you like, nigga, what'd you do? What happened? All of a sudden you beating me, dog. What the fuck?
Nah, man, it was understanding.
Oh, he just understood like, nah, fuck that, Kim,
From that day on, I was different.
nigga.
I was different on the playground.
Shout out to the can lady for blessing this niggas now later.
I need
Hey,
you.
you know what it was?
I need you to tell this story to Nasir.
You know what it
nigga,
was,
so
though?
he can be aware of the
Nah,
now
hold
later.
on. I'm telling you, you know what it was too, though? Why I think she blessed me? All these years, I was always thinking, like, man, why she hold me down? Why she bless me like that? You know what I think it was?
What?
I always said thank you
It'd be simple shit like that.
What, to her or to everybody?
to her.
It'd be little
I
simple
always said
shit
thank
like
you.
that.
I get my little pickle, my Chico stick, you know what I'm saying? A little Skittles or something. A bag of penny candy. If you know, you know.
Skittles still to this day be on hit, nigga.
Man, I would go grab my little snack and I would always say thank you. You know, with an old black lady, all you gotta do is be mannerable.
Like I said, it's
It'd be
the
the little
little
shit.
shit like that really get you put on with the candy lady.
Respect.
You get a little bit extra when you go in there. There might be an extra little packet of Skittles in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She might have a ice cup for you.
Nigga might give you $1 back or something. Real shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the candy ladies around the world, man. Niggas want to doubt my blessings. Y'all not believers.
I didn't say that. This nigga didn't want to believe. He was over here
what I'm
chastising
saying?
me.
Just because I'm wrapped in the blood.
Hey, so
Amen.
you see this nigga Tory Lane's dad over here trying to defend his son like a good father should.
I mean,
Talk about it, King. What
I
happened?
think you should defend
Hey,
your
man.
son like a good father should. If you know,
Well, he was on.
if your son is telling
Best
what's
way to-
going on,
Best way to defend your son is teach that
Well,
nigga not to shoot
basically,
motherfuckers.
he's just co-signing for the fact that he's saying that fucking
because
Tory
you know
Lane.
his story has been everywhere. I didn't do it. I'm sorry. Like, my nigga, what is it?
So he's over there co-signing for the fact that Tory's saying that somehow Meg's camp set him up. But I'm like, okay, so who in the camp set you up and why? Like, what's the reasoning for it? And I forgot what interview the dad was on doing it, but apparently his dad's a minister or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. What would you do? You got a son. What would you do if Nasir allegedly shot a woman in the foot?
A pop star.
I mean,
And he's a pop star as well.
Nasir would have to tell me the truth. What happened? Who did what? You know, because again, like I said, the story's been everywhere. And I don't think you should be talking unless you're, again, the only way I would allow my son to be talking or should be talking is if you're telling what happened. Because if you say you didn't do it, then what happened?
Yeah, no, I
You
feel
know
that's
what
what
I'm
we saw
saying?
my last episode when I was saying, like, yo,
'Cause
it
what
sounded
I-
like he caping for somebody.
What are you apologizing for?
Yeah,
What are you sorry for? Because
Right.
you can't be sorry and then say you didn't do it and then somebody set you up. Like, how does
And
make
why are
it?
they
And
How
if she
does,
set you up,
up?
why you in love with her still? And why you
Exactly.
sorry?
does-
Why? Yeah.
how
Why are you
does-
sorry
how
to the
does-
female that
how does-
supposedly
how
set
does
you up
her camp-
to fall?
'Cause
how
she got
does
some
her
balls.
how does her camp set you up?
It's
In
bothering
what
You
me.
way?
still fucking with Riri if she tried to set you
No,
up?
no, no. I mean,
If
hold
she
on.
set you up with some
In what
Islanders?
way? Again, in what way did they set the?
Yes.
Did they put the gun on you? Did they what did they do? In what way did they say? So
Basically, he's saying like
another
somebody
thing-
else did it, and they're
listen.
trying to blame
So
this nigga.
listen,
He was also challenging the fact that she even got shot.
all this half-ass story does not help the situation.
That's what I said
If
last
you're not
podcast.
gonna
I'm like,
be,
you
if
gotta
you're not
say it,
gonna
bro.
be
And I
telling
don't know.
what happened, don't talk.
His last little video he put out got like 6-7 million already.
You know. So
Well,
whatever.
yeah, it's always gonna have dumbass views. That's like if we were popping off for some shit and fucking.
Don't use us as an example. We wouldn't be in.
And I'm not saying shoot nobody in foot, but say I got into an altercation
I
with
shoot
a
a motherfucker in the pinky
no,
toe.
no. What if I got into say I got into an altercation not with a female, with like another dude, and
It's a
it turned
different
into all
situation
this
now.
shit. You know
Now
what I'm
it's a
saying?
different situation, fam.
No,
That's the
but
thing.
no. My
That's why
point
it's
is
not a
no.
good
Listen,
example.
listen to my point. Is you're not saying it. Don't you think we're gonna have hella views on the next podcast?
No,
Because I'm in the
always.
news
No,
doing some
no.
crazy
Not
shit.
always.
It's
nigga.
still a different
This is a unique situation.
Right.
You have never seen a fucking pop star on her ascension
Get shot by
get
another
shot
pop
by
star.
a
another
motherfucker
pop star.
on his ascension.
Right.
His
After
ascension.
he just won his Masters over. After he just got. I mean,
Right,
if I'm
so
Tory,
it's different.
niggas are dumb in this
You
society.
you gotta.
I would be
tread
throwing hella
differently
shit
when
out
you
there
got all
too,
that
though.
shit.
I would be throwing hella shit out there too. I would be like, man, it's Illuminati, it's this, it's that. I would be saying all kind of wild shit because some motherfuckers gonna believe it.
His fans gonna fuck around.
Listen,
And believe
no,
that shit.
no.
Bitter
In
people.
this situation, the lady already came out and said you did it, my
Yeah.
nigga. So the thing is this: is either you're gonna come out and tell what it really happened,
He
or
said-
you're just gonna continue to shut
Hold
the
on,
fuck
hold
up.
on. Let me play devil's advocate.
Oh my god, nigga,
Hold
you that should be your fucking name
No,
on
let
the
me-
show.
No,
is
that's
Devil's
not my
Advocate.
motherfucking name, Dre. Just
Jesus
relax,
Christ.
nigga. What I'm saying is this.
No, I
No,
want
no, hold on. No,
not
wait,
to-
no,
wait.
wait, no,
Before
no,
you go
no.
into yours, all I'm saying is this: in order to
You just
keep
said what you
his
saying.
reputation, if somebody, if some, like you guys just said, this is a pop star on her ascension and another pop star on his ascension. If the lady came out and said, "Yes, you did it,"
Okay, that's what you said, nigga. Like, let me respond to that.
in order to protect yourself, the only thing I'll be doing if I'm talking is telling what actually happened.
All right,
Hey,
now,
nigga, hold on. I'm gonna let you
fuck
go.
that.
This
No,
ain't even
nigga,
on the
no.
story. This is a funny thing,
I
and I'm
know.
gonna give it
Don't,
right to you in 2
don't,
seconds.
because I'm about to lose this in
All
my,
right,
my
go
head.
ahead, go
What
ahead.
I'm saying is this, nigga. If, like, and I'm going back to what I said last week.
Okay.
If she got shot, fuck it. It's not Meg. A bitch gets shot,
Somebody-
and she's
okay.
with us, nigga.
Right.
She popping. We popping. Everybody know us. She gets shot. She comes out after denying that she got shot to the police, not saying anything like that. She lied, said it was glass or whatever. She comes out because she said a nigga acting funny about it. And she's like, yo, actually, Keem shot me. Now, I sit on that for like a month. Like, wow, she said, what, nigga? All right, I'm getting my legals in order. I'm getting my shit together. I'm putting the album out because I'm like, this might be my last album.
Right. Exactly.
I got to get the bag. I
I might
already
need
lost.
this. I might need this bag before I
This
go
shit
to
didn't cost-
jail.
like he said, this shit didn't cost him $12 million. If this is true, allegedly it cost him $12 million in touring, whatever it was, a bag that he was supposed to get. Right. So you're losing millions of dollars. Shorty that you used to vibe with is out there saying that you shot her.
And you gotta hope that you can stay in this country.
She came out and said she shot you. You shot her or whatever.
Right.
Right. Now, you looking at it like, okay, I ain't under no investigation. As far as I can tell, my charges haven't changed from the gun possession. It's one or two things in my mind, bro. It's like, you either did shoot her or you didn't shoot her. But if you gonna come out and you saying, let's play it like you saying you didn't shoot her. Okay, after a month, no charges. Man, hold on, shorty. I didn't shoot you.
Right.
And then if you listen to what he's saying, he's like, nigga, you know what happened. Oh, why y'all trying to frame me? Oh, y'all trying to make it look like I did it. Well, he's not saying that you didn't get shot.
He's
He
just
did
saying
throw
he
out there
wasn't
that
the
like, oh, you
motherfucker that
saying you
shot
got
you.
shot and no ligaments, no tendons was hit, whatever. That's kind of silly. But he said that. Well, it's not about come out and tell the whole story because it's a legal situation and you might not be able to tell. You're incriminating yourself if you come out and start talking about what exactly happened, your turn of events. The police know what you're saying. Your attorney knows your side of the story.
Okay,
And
so why is the nigga just
because I'm a
continue to keep
businessman.
quiet?
No, because I'm a fucking
Yeah, he's a
businessman.
business. He's
and
a
you're
brand.
killing my brand
Tory
by
Lanez
saying
is
that I
more
fucking
just a
shot you,
name.
yo. And I didn't shoot you. My security shot you. Or I didn't shoot you. That nigga shot you.
Your
Or
man
I didn't
shot
shoot
you.
you. Your man, like, you know what I'm
Or
saying?
hold on, I was shooting at your man's and accidentally hit you.
Right. Or
know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
or them niggas was shooting.
And you got hit, and that was my fault.
And a ricochet bullet or some glass hit you. But remember, the police took her out of his car. So it's like, nigga, I shot you and you're in my car?
Yeah, why would you have not left as soon as I shot you?
So we already know from the jump, it was hella weird, and it was like a whole bunch of stories, like it was a whole bunch of openings, like, yo, like it's a lot of gaps here. Like it's a lot of weird shit going on. We just gotta wait and see. But then she sped it up with like, yo, Tory shot me. Right? So now it's just like, okay, he sat on that for a minute. I think the nigga got every right to come out and be like, I didn't shoot her.
Right.
You know I didn't shoot you.
Now
that don't mean that you have to go into detail as to what happened that night,
Right.
because you got a legal team that's probably like, yo,
You can't say shit.
you
It's
can't
an
do
open
that.
investigation.
And he probably wanted to say this shit a long time ago, and they sat on it for a minute and was like, all right, now
you can say something. Now you
go out
can't
there and
say
defend
too
yourself.
much,
Because we
but
got
you can say
bags, we're
something.
losing millions. You got bags that you're trying to protect, and it's just like, yo,
Yeah.
because if I'm doing branding with you, and it's a bitch out there that's popping that says you shot her, and you not saying nothing. No, I don't want to do this. Carry on this deal, and yes, I'm using that as an out on my list.
Yeah.
On my,
So
on
yeah,
my
take that back to take that back to us. So say somebody accused him, right? We're gonna be under some type of investigation because we were with him, and we're all gonna have a story. So we can't come on here
I mean,
and
if
be
y'all
like,
was with me,
well, say we were. Let's say we were.
Right,
say
yeah.
it was a team function. We was all some females. Some shit went off. We can't come on here during an open investigation and be like, oh, we didn't do this. This is exactly what happened. All that shit. We can say we didn't happen. It was a misunderstanding, and all the truth will come out eventually. But we can't go into detail.
And a lot of times,
so we
dog,
can't
you can't even say
defend
that.
ourselves. Right? We can't even say that much sometimes. So we couldn't even defend him and help ourselves until we went to court and all this shit became public. Because
At least
nigga,
until
All
you
I'm
knew what you,
saying
at
is
least
the
until you knew
nigga
what you were
already
fighting
came out
against.
and
Exactly.
apologized, and then said it wasn't him.
Did he apologize for shooting her?
no, he just apologized for her getting shot.
Because
and that's
hold
the
on,
same
hold on.
thing we're
What
gonna
if, what
do.
if he's responsible for the incident that
Right.
led to the shots?
Right, because think about this. Say
Like,
some
say I was
females-
cheating on you with a little bitch, and you got rowdy, and your security start tripping, and then my security start tripping, and then some
they
shots
start
let off,
shooting,
nigga, and
right.
you got injured. So I do owe you an apology. And if I love you, and I'm like, yo, shorty, I fucked up,
My team was wilding, you know, a whole bunch of
and
shit.
I shouldn't have fucked the little side bitch.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, I could say I'm sorry and not be admitting to shooting you. And that's probably why his legal team would probably be telling him, nigga, don't say nothing. But nigga, he's a millionaire. He's a boss, nigga. My legal team works for me. And after a month of somebody out there doing interviews
Slandering the fuck
and
out
on
my
live,
name,
nigga,
I
talking
gotta
about I
say
shot her,
something.
I gotta say something. because it's like,
Eventually, we would
bitch,
say something.
I didn't shoot you. Maybe my security shot at your security because they was bucking up or whatever, and you got hit.
How many motherfuckers we know that been hit with a ricochet?
Hold on, but you go,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
it all goes back to this, fam. When the cops got there, they pulled Meg out of Tori's car. And she said she didn't tell. First, it was out there like she was just not really trying to like, and you know, participate with the investigation. Then she came out when she flipped on him and was like, he shot me. She said the reason why she didn't say nothing to the cops right then and there is because all this stuff that's going on with like black people and police, she didn't want to alert them that there was a gun in the car, and then they start shooting. So now that if you believe that, that's cool. That's a little stretchy to me.
It is.
But
Now we're turning it into some like I was helping a black person out by not saying shit. That's what we're turning it into. So that's her team spinning it to where she won't fucking look like an asshole either.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not putting it on her team. I'm just saying that's what she said directly. Like, that's what she said.
No, I get that, but
Like-
that don't mean that her team had nothing to do with what she said.
Well, I feel you. And I'm just saying that, like, when she was on her line, she said her shit. It's just, all this shit is wild, my nigga. It's not that important in the real world, but at the same time,
It's wild as
it's
fuck.
kind of like, yo, that's crazy. Why this nigga shoot Meg? I would, you know.
Right.
Curious minds want to know.
You know what
And
I'm
then it's
saying?
just like now it's starting to look like there is some reasonable doubt. Like, yo, did he shoot Meg?
Or did something pop off and she ended up getting shot as a casualty in it?
Or injured as a casualty. Cause
right.
Now niggas is questioning that. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a wound expert. You can show
right?
me all the pictures you want of an injured
and
foot.
I won't know the difference
Nigga,
between any of them.
It looked like you got hurt, baby girl. I wish you a speedy recovery.
Right.
You know, beautiful black woman, man. Do your thing. But, because all I'll say is this. Whatever the situation, obviously Meg didn't deserve to get shot.
Not at all.
Or injured.
Not at all. I'm not saying that she did.
From all we know.
Hey, so this is, you know what I was going to say? That was just funny as shit. We should get this nigga wine more often. This nigga is live as shit on this show. This nigga Dio.
So you Dre love to tell people business, nigga. How you know he ain't promised somebody he was off the wine?
But segue. Yesterday was you see that? The one of the craziest, most. So a lot of people are disappointed in the debate.
That was the worst. That was
and
one of the
I- and I
craziest.
feel-
Yeah, hold on. We got to acknowledge this nigga segue. Hold on, pause
I
that.
feel like
What?
I feel like what they're not differentiating it, or on why they were particularly disappointed, but that shit was wild yesterday. Your boy Trump was.
All right, bro.
Hey, bro, now, yeah, bro, this nigga's tripping. Motherfucking your boy, nigga.
Don DeMarco.
Your motherfucking boy, nigga.
Well, fuck you.
Shit on
Pause
this nigga
all
side.
that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
So your boy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why my niggas are, getting sensitive whenever I said I didn't say their particular boy. I said your boy.
He's nobody's boy.
That's
over
the
here.
thing. Like,
Whoever's
who's are you
boy that
talking?
nigga is,
I doubt anybody.
How about
who
you call him
listens
that
to the
guy?
Always
Call
talking
that
to
nigga Duke, nigga.
Bro, that's what we
Well,
refer to him as. That's Duke.
Duke.